Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall foot. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 14 carries, 66 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
He'll run it, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Murray now to throw. A very quick pass to Ridley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Now Williams. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Throwing
8.
on 2nd and 8. Murray. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
42.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here are the Packers now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each.
And his first carry, he loses the football. No! Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Love from the gun. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, first down Packers.
First down.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon.
Number 28.
Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Working out of the gun. Love gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
at the 3-yard
They'll run
line.
for it with Tariq Cohen. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Tariq Cohen, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Murray over the middle to Smith.
Murray's pass.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The open man is Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Murray. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get this down to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Right here, right here. 56 to Mike. 56. Check 56.
Now Murray again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now from Murray. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Uchenna Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Green Bay.
First down, a run with Cohen. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix, of course, a former Green Bay Packer, there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, Love. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jamal Williams His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Packers 7.
They'll run on first down. Cohen, nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
from the gun. Love, quick slant to Brown. Touchdown, Packers.
Love's pass.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His first touchdown on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kyler Murray sacked.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Love in the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. And he'll throw right away. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Draw play, Cohen. He'll get 3 up to midfield. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry. That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Number 83.
14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
And a Packer 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Going back to Love. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now up to 14. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Murray got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Roquan Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there. And he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Makes the score Packers 24.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, it's Love. Touchdown, Packers!
Love's pass
from 4 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Able to connect with Mims. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Play fake. Murray. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Rosas on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Rosas' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. From the 6. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. After the turnover, here's Murray. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Coming to you. 56. Mike, 56, right there. 56.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. An agile move, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Williams.
Check. Watch 54.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now
From the gun, Murray on the move. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's how we do it.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Makes the score Packers 34, Falcons 16.
So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now Cohen. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up
play action this time with Love. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. On play action, Love to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 44.
To throw now, here's Love. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Hey, watch the ball.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
Naeem
and
Hines, his first carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Working out of the gun, Love. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marquise Brown. with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action. Now it's Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone, it's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And fresh off the pick-6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Shotgun now from Murray. Over the middle, caught by Mims. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Murray going to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Falcons on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Partner here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
He's tackled
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They try again with Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
This is Cohen.
down.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Townsend in punt formation.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to Denzel.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 27-yard line.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
56 to Mike. 56 is the
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Murray rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
On the tackle.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Murray now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Intended for number 80.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, it's Cohen. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 24.
This is Hines. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Marlon Davidson on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him. Bringing up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Rosa's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Check 56. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
On play action, it's Murray. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Denzel Mims, incomplete. Greedy Williams on the coverage.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Murray. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Murray sacked.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The Packers take
So
over
possession goes over here on the punt. And possession
line.
will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Tight end right.
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Tariq Cohen,
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 38-yard line.
Tight end to the left, tight end left.
Again, it's Cohen. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
35-yard line.
Let's get it.
Love from the gun. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix, of course, a former Green Bay Packer there on the stop.
Brought him down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.